All right, I'm back with another one. The Shy Baby, season 5, episode 9. I'm looking for a new thing. I'm sure somebody in the comments help. Well, what did they mean by that title? I'm looking for a new thing. Somebody help me out in the comments. Emmett and Keisha explore the day. Tiff opens up to Rob. Kevin is confronted by his parents. Jake and Papa's friendship is tested. Jada and Darnell make plans while Donda makes a fateful decision. I don't like that name. Why don't they call him Perry by his real name? I like that better. And they started off with that scene with Darnell and Emmett Mama, whatever her name is. Put in the comments what her name. What's her name? Darnell and Emmett Mom. That's what they started off at. Old Darnell. What's Emmett Mom name? Jada. Yeah, that's her name. They started out with Darnell and the way Darnell was wanting to waste all that money on a wedding, talking about inviting 200 people. To me, that wasn't accurate to the character Darnell. Darnell is a cheapskate, right? He's an old cheap brother. He one of them old cheap little brothers, Crown Royal drinking brothers. That don't even sound right for him to want to take his savings and waste it on a big, elaborate wedding. You know, to me, that wasn't being true to his character. But I guess that's what balances them out. You know, he wanted to waste money on a big wedding, and she wanted something nice and small and intimate. You know, and Kevin parents. Let me tell you something. When Kevin parents, that scene when Kevin parents were they had him at the table talking about where you get this money. You bringing this dope money up in the house. Where's you getting all this cash? Like on Good Times with Florida Evans was asking JJ, where's JJ getting all this cash? So so you got the mamas in there, you know, Kevin mamas. They in there, boy. Where you getting all this cash? Bringing all this money up in here? They scared of money, and it's funny to me, like. He told him I got it gaming at gaming tournaments. And they, boy, don't you lie to me. You ain't get this. You ain't make all this kind of money playing no video games. I'm like, where are these women? Where are these women? Are they living in the 20th century still? I mean, they don't know that you got millionaire gamers out here. They don't know all that money mixed up in the gaming industry. What are the women talking about? That to me was bad on the but I understand they gotta have conflict for the show, so they gotta make them have conflict about something. But man, that's not believable. You could those type of women, it's on the news now, so they ought to know it by now. Even old folks like those women, they ought to know that gaming is a real job now and real money is in gaming. Like they talk about it on the news. So that ought to be good enough for them. You know, they believe whatever's on the news. So that to me was weird. Like, cause how what you mean that how don't they don't understand the money that's being made in the game and I don't know. That was weird to me. And that scene Papa and Jake had with, you know, Papa doing his little podcast. It's good to see that the young man's still working on his podcast. Good for him. But that scene with him and Jane, wasn't that kind of corny? Wasn't that kind of corny? I mean, you didn't even you didn't see Theo and Cockroach have no scene like that in the Cosby Show. I mean, the Cosby Show wouldn't even have a scene that corny between Theo and Cockroach. I'm serious. Like, come on, man. Like, that was corny ass. That was a corny scene right there. And That scene with Lane, you know, the girl staying up in Kevin's house, she don't have nowhere to stay. Lane and what's that boy name? Bakari. You know where Bakari snuck in her window and he snuck in her window and climbed to her window and hung out with her and ate sunflower seeds and simply lemonade. That is exactly why I'm gonna tell you right now. That is exactly why them old school parents they make you leave that door open. Ain't no closing no doors, folks. In no in an old school parent house, that ain't happening. Ain't no closing no door. Ain't no doors being closed. You ain't paying no bills, right? Ain't no door being closed. And a real old school parent, if they had to tell you more than once to keep that door open, they take it off the hinges. Yeah, they take the door off the hinges. If you don't believe me, ask Ricky Smiley. He did. I saw him do that on his reality show a few years ago. He don't play. He old school Alabama dad. He ain't playing. And then when you leave that scene, and then you go over to the scene with Kevin and his girlfriend. Notice when they went to that scene where Kevin was chilling with his girlfriend and he got her to keep the money, her door was open. That girl, now we never seen Kevin's girlfriend's grandma, but one thing we know, her grandma do not play. When Kevin go over there to eat with her, they gotta eat with the door open, and they gotta everything she do, she gotta run. She always say, "I'll see if I can do it. I gotta run it by. I gotta ask my grandma." Even when she took Kevin money, the whole Kevin money, she was like, "What if my grandma find out? My grandma find out, I'm snitching on you. I don't care." You know. So, and that's so messed up to me that Kevin is doing a good thing. He's out here gaming. He's doing something positive with his life. And he got to hide his money from his Florida Evans parents. I mean, his mama, they mama acting like Florida Evans some good time. Kevin, where are you getting all this cash? Kevin, where are you, Lord? Where is Kevin getting this cash? Boy, don't you lie to me. You bringing all that devil money up in here? Don't you lie to me, boy. That's how Kevin parents is. Like, come on, man. That young man doing the right thing, and he got to go hide his money. And then when he got mad at his parents, saw how he dropped that money on the table and said, "You welcome," like a G. Ooh, that made his mama mad. Shit. But she didn't get that money back, did she? Remember that. And this brings us to the last scene. My friend, an actor I have loved to watch since season 1, then they got rid of him for a couple of seasons and they brought him back. This character should have been utilized more. And I hate to see him go. I can't think of the brother name, but salute to this brother here. Okay? He had a good run on the show, man. His character name is Q. Out of respect, let me pull up his let me see his name. Cause he an OG actor. He an OG actor. What old man at? I know I'm overlooking him. What old man? They disrespecting him, ain't they? How you gonna put Corey, this guy that the girl was sleeping with, but you ain't gonna put the old school character up? They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Or maybe I hope I'm overlooking the guy. They ought to be ashamed. But shout out to that guy. And I hate to see him go, man. I thought he was gonna go out. I thought he was gonna go out in a bit better, bigger, better fashion than that. But shout out to him, man. And D-Ray. Don't forget that cameo from D-Ray. And D-Ray got called out. He preaching all that celibate stuff, and he wasn't even being celibate. Now that was a funny little scene from D-Ray. That was a good little. Hey, I'm glad they put that in the show. But with that being said, on to predictions. right, so going forward, we got one more episode for this season. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a season 6 of the show. Hopefully that'll be the last season. I think season 6 will be a good last season. Move on from the show. But anyway, Otis Perry, he went through with it. And he killed Q, the OG Q. So the first thing, we're gonna see the dominoes effects of this move. Because now Otis is back in the street life, right where he started in the show. He's come back to the street life. And we're going to see how will this affect him and Tracy's relationship. This is going to affect him and Tracy's relationship. Now, Tracy, she never liked Q because, you know, how she ended up having a baby by him, and she was a young girl. She was at a young age, and she never liked Q. But Q was the father of her deceased son. And now that Perry has went through with this, I don't see their relationship. I don't see Tracy and Otis's relationship getting past this. I don't see it making it past this. And where Candy at? Well, where Otis' wife at? We need to see her. Hopefully we'll see her next episode. She's been missing in action. And we're gonna see old boy that's running for city council. I can't think of his name. You know, Jake's older brother. He want to be with his transsexual girlfriend. He want to be with her. He don't know whether he want to be with her or he want to run for the city council. So we're gonna see where that's gonna go. And somebody pointing a gun at Jake. You see that in the trailer? Somebody pointing a gun at Jake. So we gonna see what's happening. Is Jake gonna get shot? And who pointing a gun at Jake? You know what? I'm thinking whoever pointing the gun at Jake, I think Bakari's gonna come and save Jake's life. How much you want to bet that Bakari comes and saves Jake's life? Okay, I'm calling it now. If you're still here, you're a real one. I appreciate you hanging with me. I appreciate you rolling with me. Hit the subscribe button. Share this with a friend. Hit the like button. Okay? And until next episode.